driftwood out of the Saginaw River.
That's amazing.
Yes, it was made by a friend, and that's his Facebook page.
Oh my goodness, perfect. Does he have Instagram too, do you think?
I think he does, yes. I've had this 2 years. This is the second one. I've bought one since then that has a license plate mounted to the front of it. And this is more of an actual cigar box style, which is, this is what this is fashioned after, except for the fact that this is driftwood. All out of the river. All put together.
Is there something special about that river to you?
The river itself, no. I grew up here in northern Michigan, okay? So it's not uncommon to go out on the water and find a hunk of wood of some sort, shape, or color. You know, that's how northern Michigan made its living for years, was all the lumber that was taken and built the rest of the United States with. So, I mean, I know I had grandparents that were involved in the lumber thing, you know, that I heard about as a kid. For me, I was always factory. We were always working in a factory of some sort, building a car part of some sort, you know, that kind of thing. And then that all dried up and everything went to Mexico. Then I ended up in the Navy for 10 years. But after Desert Storm, Desert Shield, we didn't have no enemies anymore. So all of a sudden, I didn't have a job anymore. I had 2 weeks' notice and I was out of there. So life is what it is. And we keep on going and keep on plugging. But yep, that's after I retired, I figured I wanted to learn how to play a guitar. Everybody else played guitar when I was growing up. So I bought me a used guitar, bought me a Ginter book. I learned the first 3 frets, all the notes in the first 3 frets. And then since then I found out I can't play the way everybody else plays. Too many years pulling wrenches, my hands are shot. But I can play single note music. Single note music is the melody of every song, like what you've been hearing. That wasn't like chorded regular guitar music. That was just single note, you know. So you can play the way you want to play. And that's the nice thing about Cigar Box Guitars. You can build them to sound the way you want them to sound. You can put whatever electronics on them you want. Or you want to go acoustic, just make it hollow. Let it breathe and be acoustic. You know, it depends on the person. And tomorrow, we're going down to the 2nd annual Cigar Box Guitar Festival on US 10 in Custer, Michigan. So this is my little bit of ad for them. But yeah, we're going to be there. Guys like me who build and play Cigar Box Guitars have a Facebook page too. We're CBG, which stands for Cigar Box Guitar. Minded, because we build, we think about what we do. Michiganders. If you can get CBG Minded, usually you'll see the page by the same name as our club. And you'll find out where we're at, what we're doing. And in a couple weeks, we're going to be running the information cabin at the Flywheelers down between Walloon and Boyne Falls. So you can see or hear guitars being really played even better than mine. If you wanted to follow us, what we do and where we're going to be, we meet every 2nd Saturday of the month at Spare Key Winery in Bayshore, Michigan. So it's usually noon to 5, and we sit people down and let them give a chance to find out whether they can actually play or not. Or if they just like the idea that they can just, wow, that's cool. So it depends on the person, how much talent they have, and I'm really into this. This is cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Preston.
I don't normally have people taking my picture. I'm not a really good player.
It's so lovely.